Welcome back to the Mindset Podcast, brought to you by Martecture. Get into the AI marketing mindset on the go. In under 15 minutes, stay ahead with our newsletter and podcast packed with the latest in AI plus marketing. Real research, real case studies, real insights.
Real stuff.
Exactly, real stuff. If you're managing marketing today, you're not just dealing with the daily grind.
Yeah.
You are basically steering a ship through a foundational shift. AI isn't just a new tool, it's rewriting the rules of customer engagement almost overnight.
It is, and that's why this deep dive is so important. We've pulled together 3 critical reports, and they all really point to the same truth.
Which is?
The CMOs who succeed won't just adopt AI. I mean, they will have to engineer their entire operating system from search all the way down to data for, predictable performance.
Okay, let's unpack this right away. Let's start with probably the most disruptive change happening right now, Google's AI mode. It's not experimental anymore, it's live, and it has, well, it's ended the traditional customer journey as we knew it.
And it's shocking how quickly we've moved to a zero-click reality. The data is pretty clear.
How clear?
60% of all Google searches now end without a single website visit. 60. And on mobile, that number jumps to 77%. When those AI overviews show up, the click-through rate just craters. It drops by 47%.
And that structural change is causing immediate pain, right? I mean, we're already seeing reports from major publishers.
Oh, absolutely.
Like Forbes reporting a 50% drop in referral traffic.
Yeah.
And CNN, I think they're seeing declines between 27 and 38%. But here's where it gets tricky operationally.
Yeah.
How do you even measure this new traffic?
Exactly. That's the real problem. Google Search Console is tracking AI mode activity, clicks, impressions, but it's all blended into the standard search reports.
So you have a blind spot.
A huge blind spot. If you can't isolate true AI-driven engagement, you're just flying blind. You have no idea if your AI search optimization is even working.
So the immediate mandate for you listening right now is to shift from just SEO survival to a real AISO strategy. Your content has to be optimized to give these comprehensive, authoritative answers that the AI systems want to grab. You have to be the trusted source the AI references.
Okay, so moving from search visibility to creative scale. Let's talk about the creator economy. It's matured way past being experimental. It now ranks as, the 3rd most important marketing channel? Right after paid search and social?
And the money is definitely following. The ad spend in the U.S. is projected to hit $37 billion this year alone.
Right. So the channel is vital, but the ability to scale it in a systematic way, that's the real bottleneck.
So what's the solution people are turning to?
Well, we're seeing this rapid AI adoption to solve efficiency problems. About 3/4 of ad buyers are already using AI for things like editing content or drafting creator briefs, which is great for speed, but the core friction is still there.
Which is?
95% of advertisers are still worried about attribution and just finding the right creator in the first place.
So it sounds like the investment has it's gotten way ahead of the actual infrastructure.
That's a perfect way to put it. As the investments go up, you need better systematic orchestration. That means advanced attribution, standardized reporting, better vetting tools. You have to close that measurement gap to scale things responsibly.
And all of this, AISO, scaling creators, it all comes down to one thing, doesn't it?
It all hinges on our final point. So many organizations are going through this sort of quiet crisis of confidence. They have this powerful AI tech, but it underwhelms because it's running on, unrefined fuel, just unclean, chaotic data.
Ah, right, the fire hose fallacy, thinking that just having more data automatically equals value.
Exactly. True AI enablement isn't about volume. It requires engineering a trusted, curated pipeline. And that starts with some real foundational discipline.
What does that look like in practice?
It means establishing what we'd call intentional governance, getting all your teams to speak the same data language. It requires human stewardship, where teams are actually accountable for data quality and giving it business context. These aren't just IT projects, they're strategic mandates.
And the whole point of that foundational work is radical transparency, right?
It has to be.
The CMO has to be able to interrogate an AI recommendation, to click back through the logic all the way down to the tiny atomic level data that supports it. You have to know why.
Precisely. If you can't trace an insight back to its source, back to the smallest piece of supporting fact, you can't trust the recommendation. So the most critical thing you can do right now is establish a single source of truth and disciplined system thinking around your data governance before you launch that next big, complex AI model.
So to recap, we've covered the absolute necessity of AISO in search, the systematic needs for scaling creator content, and this non-negotiable data foundation. The theme seems to be moving past just adopting tech and into actually engineering your whole system for it.
This landscape demands engineered growth. It really does. So you should ask yourself, what part of my current data structure is inhibiting transparency? What's slowing down our path to measurable, predictable results? Because that foundational work, it just can't wait.
That's all the time we have for this deep dive. This episode of the Mindset Podcast was brought to you by Martexture. Get into the AI marketing mindset. On the go. In under 15 minutes, stay ahead with our newsletter and podcast packed with the latest in AI plus marketing. Real research, real case studies, real insights.
Real stuff.
Real stuff.
See you next time.